6 thou red for Self Safar. Leaves 001 up front. Nasty let go for Luke. And then goes 48 thou under the dial. Safar into round number 4. Chad Spradlin next up in the left lane. Had him a monster day in St. Louis back in September. He's dial 480 right side. Corey Gulitti. He has monster days pretty much every weekend. Gulitti dial 450. Fourth thou red for Gulitti. Spradlin let go 24 and then go 7 thou under. Corey, how about dead 5, 450 with a 5 at 162 miles per hour. That would look a little tricky down there. Kayla McCrory. New Mama in the left lane. Dial 478. Matt Grayson right side. Dial 458. The difference. Advantage. McCrory, win light. McCrory on the double breakout. 003 and 16 thou under for Kayla. She moves into round number 4. 18 and 24 thou under for Grayson right lane. Kayla McCrory moves in to round number 4. Noah Lewis, left side, dial 450. Chad Broom in the right. Dial 422. Might be our fastest dial in of the event so far. Not our fastest, our quickest. Quick is ET, fast is mile per hour. I'll get this figured out one day. Nine thou red for Lewis. Broom gets by with one there. 33 on the let go, then dead 8. So for comparison, Chad Broom went 422.8 at 163 miles per hour. Corey Gulitti went 450 at 162 miles per hour. So Corey's car capable of going way faster than 450, I would guess. Told y'all I'd figured it out. 9 red and sets down to go 2.5 tenths above for Lewis. Next up, Honey Wayne. Hunter Patton in the left lane. 450 is the dial. Right side, Big Jug. Chattanooga Choo Choo. Or they're maybe not able to get back. Maybe Jake Clayton not able to back up. See him out there. Got out of the car. So obviously not planning on completing the run due to issues. So thank you, Jake. And Honey Wayne will get a stress-free ride into round number 4. That had to feel pretty weird for Honey Wayne. 3 thou red, dead 0. Pretty nice there. Not pretty nice. That was a really solid lap. He was on the red side.
I gotta turn this.
That had to feel pretty weird to go WOT down your lane and there's a car sitting, I don't know, 150, 180 feet out, just sitting there with no driver in it in the other lane. That's not That's not something you do very often. Honey Wayne did his thing, set it down perfectly to go dead zero. Red, run sticker, bottom bulb. You have been called for round number 4. Red, run sticker, bottom bulb. You have been called for round number 4. So obviously you got to get Jake Clayton, get his hot rod removed from the racing surface. Not real sure what happened there, but hopefully it's not terminal. And he's able to get the necessary parts and pieces to get it back going. Got a big day tomorrow. Whatever team Jake Clayton's on, I am certain is counting on him to turn on some electricity. That's what he does.
Racers that win, pour it in, and we appreciate you.
Scoggin Dickey Parts Center is your #1 source for Chevrolet performance. From small parts to complete engines, as the largest authorized Chevrolet performance dealer in the world, you are guaranteed thousands of in-stock parts, same-day shipping, and the #1 rated tech support team in the USA. Whether you're completing your own project build or ordering a custom dyno-proven race engine from the SDPC Raceshop, you'll find exactly what you need with us. Street or strip, call the Performance Parts Professionals. Scoggin Dickey Parts Center.
Larice Motorsports Insurance offers drag racers the broadest insurance policies in the industry. Larice Motorsports Insurance was created by racers for racers. Larice insures race cars on and off the track, trailers, and equipment. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Larice Motorsports Insurance today.
With this MotorMania live feed, awesome of all those great sponsors to help us bring this action to you free of charge. And certainly really appreciate the racers for being here. What a crowd. I think, was it 458 in total round one? 480. 480. Wow. I don't know if that's a record for the Dream Team Challenge, but by George, I promise you it's the biggest crowd I've ever seen with diesel over $5 a gallon. That says a lot about each and every one of you and how hard you're charging and not letting things stop you. And we can't thank you enough for choosing the Dream Team Challenge as your racing entertainment. Thank you, racers. And again, thank you, MotorMania TV crew. Tony, appreciate all you are doing over there. Mark and Joanne, what a great service. Thank you all so much for what you are doing for our sport. You really have taken it to a new level with these live feeds. Next up in the left lane, bottom bulbers coming at you. Blake Carnell, my old buddy Blake. Roll Tide, Blake. 658 is the dial. Right side, that's DR, three-time Dream Team bottom bulb winner. His team has won this thing 3 times. It's incredible. Riddle, dialed 611. Red run sticker door car, we need you please. 3,000 red for Riddle. He's going to be tore up about that one. He goes dead on with a 2. Carnell 46 and 11,000 above. Blake Carnell into round number 5. Riddle left 3,000 too soon. Red run sticker door car, we need you please. Red run sticker door car. We need you to the lanes, please. Travis Logan next up in the left lane. The wheelie wagon, dial 549. Right side, not on file. It's a big old healthy Mopar right there, dialed 645. Okay, sound like Cody Hood in the right lane. Cody got his work cut out for him. Travis Logan into round number 5. 39 up front, 27,000 above. He moves into round number 5. 57 for Hood. And then goes 18,000 under the dial. Got there, 26,000. Needed to take 8 or less. Austin Boone next up in the left lane. 608 is the dial for the Mopar. Right side, John Burleson. This cat's been beating me to death for literally decades. Burleson dialed 651. Win light goes to Boone. 30 and 14,000 over. 43 total. Burleson, 38 up front, and then goes 21,000 above the dial to be 15 thou behind at the stripe. Speaking of cats that's beat me to death for decades, Doyle K, the legend, in the left lane. 633 is the dial for Doyle. He wore me out last round. He's been doing that to me since the 90s. Jeff White, right side, dial 597. Doyle not going to like that ticket. Turned it 13 thou red. Then goes 12 thou under. White, 68 up front. Then sits down to go 16 hun over the dial. I can't tell who that is in the left lane. 637 is the dial. Curtis Peak, right side, dialed 647. Red in the left. Peak moves on to round number 5. 23 up front. Stretch it out the back door to go 18 thou above. Dead 7 in the left. Left 37 thou too soon. Okay, that was Jeff Thompson. North Mississippi. Corinth, Mississippi's Jeff Thompson in the left lane. This time around, last night's $10,000 winner, multi-time big buck foot brake winner, Charlie Lockhart. Charlie dialed 603. He could weld that dial into the quarter of the pickup truck. He's been on it for literally days. Mitchell Seymour, the reigning Montgomery International Dragway track champion. This guy's turned on as many win lights here as anybody in the last couple of years. He's dialed 603 in his beautiful new Camaro. Nasty in both lanes. And Charlie Lockhart makes it work. 008, 11 thou above, getting to the stripe, 4 thou in front. As Seymour is 006, ripped it a couple of times to go 18 thou above and put a 4 thou win light in Charlie's lane. Lockhart does it again and powers his way into round number 5. Jason England next up in the left lane. 559 is the dial. Right side, that's Bad Brad Ford. That's my teammate on the bottom bulb team out of Gardendale, Alabama, dialed 601 in that beautiful Chevy 2 wagon. My teammate got some work to do right here. Jason England, 0002. Getting to the stripe, 19 thou in front to be 23 thou above. Bad Brad, not a terrible lap at all. 25 and 17 thou over. But those are hard to handle when your opponent leaves the starting line perfect. 0002 reaction time for Jason England. He kicks the door down for round number 5. Spectacular reaction time for Jason. Chris Blair, one of the baddest dudes there is. On the bottom bulb, dial 583. Jacob Pitt, he's also one of the baddest dudes there is. Out of Texas in the Mopar truck, dial 567. Fairly even on the starting line, only 3 thou separate them. And Blair turns on the bulb, 26, 27 thou above. Really nice drop there for Chris Blair. Right lane, Pitt was 23, take 40 to be 9 thou under. Had to trim that up to 31 or less. Win light to Chris Blair. He moves to round number 5. Daniel Young. Man, it's just one after another. A bad, bad dude in that left lane, dialed 633 in the Pontiac. Right lane, also an incredibly tough racer. And Taylor Bowling, dialed 606 in the Nova. Daniel Young in control here. Young turns on the bulb. 13 and 39 thou above. Getting to the stripe, 11 thou in front. Bowling let it light up a little bit more than he needed to. 46 up front and then goes 17 thou above on the set down. Daniel Young goes to round number 5. Next up in the left lane, I cannot tell who that is. 589 is the dial. Right side, John Siegel, my dog. In Jen Siegel Chevy 2, dial 564. Giving exactly half a bulb head start. Siegel swapping feet the way God intended. Even on the starting line. And John Siegel gets it done, moving into round number 5. My dog's 27, dead 6, 33 total. Left lane was 25, take 9 to be 110 thou under the dial. Had to take 8 or less. Needed to trim that up by a thou, really, by 110 thou. Cody Barnhart next up in the left lane. Another bad dude, dial 581. Right side, that's a tough customer as well. That's Derek Varner. Been winning on the bottom for decades. 550 is the dial on the Chevelle. He let that one light up, and that one's not going to work out very well for him at all. Cody Barnhart, 001, take 32 to be 19 thou above. Varner, 79 up front, and then 26 thou under the dial. Shout out to my brother-in-law, Kevin Transbrake Halbert, tuning in, watching us, listening to us. He and his lovely bride, Stephanie, tuning in to the Great American Dream Team Challenge. Glad to have y'all listening. Wish you were here. Rich Komar, left lane, 645 is the dial. Trey Sharp in the right, dial 612. 14 thousandths advantage for Sharp. He usually don't let those get by him, and he didn't again. 21 and 39 thou above, taking 5 thou at the stripe. Comar's 35 and 300 over. Left way too much room for a guy with Trey Sharp's talent. TJ Jordan, wire design entry. He's my dog. 646 is the dial. In the left lane. Right side. That's another one of my dogs. That's Dylan Wiley. OD Dub, dial 644. Dylan got some work to do. Left lane Jordan gets it done. 005, dead 1, 6 thou package. TJ Jordan makes a nasty lap right there. Wire design entry to round number 5. Wiley was 29 and 22 thou above to be 45 thou behind. This is top bulb door car coming at you. Gage Birch. Left lane dial 622. Ryan Roberts dial 592 in the right. Birch got a lot of work to do. Right side. Roberts advances with a 005 and 36 thou above. Gets to the stripe, 15 thou in front. Birch was 30 up front and 26 thou over. Slate Cummings next up in the left lane. 615 is the dial. Dylan Kyle, right side. Gonna pop him a nice little wheelie and look for a 595 on the board. couple of nice wheelies right there and a couple of nice reaction times. Oh, Slate let the smoke out. Not real sure what happened there. We're going to hold him up on the double breakout right there. 009 for Kyle. And 24th thou under. Gets by 009 for Slate and 26th thou under. 2 thousandths more breakout for Slate, but I think he might have let some stuff out of that one that didn't need to come out. That's a big old line of smoke. So obviously got to go check that out. Make sure nothing has damaged the racing surface. And if so, we'll get right on top of it and get it cleaned up. And if not, we'll get back going. So y'all just hang tight with us just a moment. All right, folks, go ahead and relax for a little bit. We do have oil on the top end, and it sounds like a fair amount of it. It's going to take a good cleanup effort, and it's going to take a little bit of time. So our apologies for the delay, but, you know, these things happen in racing, and, you know, if you're going to get upset about it, just think about the poor fella that happened to. You hate to see that happen to anyone. Slate definitely hurt something there. Never want to see that for any racer. So everybody just relax. Yep, push those cars back. Pull those helmets and racing jackets off. Stretch your legs for a little while. We're going to get this cleaned up as quickly as we can. Going to have all hands on deck. It's down on the far end, so typically that's going to be a little thinner. Hopefully it is. We'll get it cleaned up as quickly as possible. Obviously, this is a great time, if you're hungry or thirsty or both, to go over to the Trip Zip Grill. My great friend Gary Tapley, his beautiful bride Melissa, and their staff over there getting it done. I'm not familiar with everybody over there, but I know my man Mullet's there. He's been cooking here for multiple decades. He knows his way around the grill, as does Tap. If you want some great eats, no worries, no need to go anywhere. Go to the Trip Zip Grill right here at Montgomery International Dragway. Get that belly full. They got it all over there, folks. Almost anything you could expect, and it ain't concession stand food. This is... I'm not eating any supper right now. Obviously announcing, and I am waiting on the aforementioned Todd Bone Ewing chicken tacos. They'll have a little bit of zip in it. They have some pineapple on it. I can't wait. I mean, it's like almost 9 o'clock here Central Time Zone. Kind of thought I would have heard something by now, so Bones, you boys let me know something. I'm ready.
Throw it all
All right, got a parts call. While we're down, check in the trailers and see if you have a 486 or 513 third member for a 9-inch Ford with 40 spline axles. Need it in the farmer pit area. Need a 486 or 513 9-inch Ford third member with 40 spline axles. We think it's 40 spline. It's a borrowed vehicle, so we're going to go check and see. If it's not 40 spline, probably going to need a 35 spline. So if you got one of them, go ahead and get the dust off of it. Pull the other stuff off the top of it. We might be calling for it. But we're going to go 40 spline first. Check everything, see if that's it. 486 or 513, 9-inch Ford third member with 40 spline spool. Please help us out if you can. Needs to go to the farmer pit for their S10. J.J. Pennington. J.J. Pennington, call me, please. J.J. Pennington, call me, please. Again, our apologies, everyone. We know this is a delay that nobody wanted or needed, but you know, I kind of view these things like I do traffic jams. You know, everybody wants to get upset about a traffic jam or certainly something like this, but I try to think, man, I'd rather be in the traffic jam or I'd rather be sitting back here waiting to race than I had assessing whatever caused that. Because that one got hurt. So, you know, try to look at the positives, look at the bright side. You can see we got all hands on deck down there trying to get it cleaned up, doing all we can. We'll get it safe and ready to go for you just as quickly as we possibly can. Again, our apologies to everyone. That's what race cars do sometimes. Let's just hope and pray no more of them do it, especially individually. We hope ours don't do it. Y'all just hang tight a little longer. We're going to get it cleaned up and ready for you quickly.
smile at the mirror, it's a wonderful feeling. To know so much I've been wanting, I can grind and go get it. Never more fulfilling at the moment than handling business. And never leave you who switched on you and right at the pivot. Is it right that I miss it? Was it motivation I needed to push to the limit? All I know is I'm never stopping, I made the commitment. Leave no promises broken, leave no images blemished. I'm the one that you notice. I ain't blocking none of the haters, I need them to witness. Give me stairs over escalators, I grind and go get it. Don't believe in the limit, go beyond and make sure the ending is just the beginning. Legacy blessing me after my time up and done, making sure this gon' live forever and gather the funds. This a flight, not a run, floating wherever the tides will. Taking on every way, there's a blessing that time gives. Just to see how I feel. How I feel to know you grinding, how I feel to know you shining. All the perfect time it is put in the fine. How I feel to know you grinding, yeah. How I feel to know you grinding. How I feel to know you shining. All the perfect time it is put in the fine. How I feel to know you grinding, yeah. How I feel. No stress, no problems, I'm on it. I feel myself, let's get paid. Can't stress, no loss, let's shoot owe me. Don't think nothing else but get paid. Let's get paid.
Just a dream. The next day you called me up. You told me I'm your little buttercup. You came over and you fell into my arms. Well, I know what I feel. Please tell me your love is real. You make me smile when I think of you. If I am down or when I am blue, I can't get enough. You make me happy, I feel so fine. Oh, how I wish that you were mine. I can't get enough. Hopeless lover. I woke up all soaked in sweat, with chills running down my neck. I'm going crazy from just the thought of you. A long blonde hair and your beautiful smile. Your sense of humor makes it all worthwhile. Don't make me wait, it's not a funny game. You know just what I feel. Please tell me your love is real. You make me smile when I think of you. If I am down or when I am blue, I can't get enough. You make me happy, I feel so fine. Oh, how I wish that you were mine.
Okay, got some good news here. We're looking at 15 minutes or less. 15 minutes or less, we'll be ready to go. Thank you to the hard-working staff here at Montgomery International Dragway and Great American Bracket Races. Our teams are working hard, racers, to give you everything that we promise you and then some. They got about 15 minutes or so remaining. We'll get back on the racetrack and get rolling here quickly. So again, thank you for your patience. And thank you to everybody that's been out there working so hard to get this cleaned up and ready for us. All right, hot rods are firing up and warming up. Got the drag going on. Won't be long now. We'll be rolling cars back down the lanes, working our way towards this $25,000 winner here in the top bulb category. And just like that, looks like we're there. We're going to start it out with Matt Johnson. Matt, wheeling the hot rod of the late, great Danny Grissom, dialed 635 in the left lane. Wes Neely in the Roadster, right side, dial 586. These guys burned out. They're in and they're ready. Let's do this. Red for Neely, 9 thou too quick, 12 up front for Johnson. And he takes the Grissom Mobile to a dead-on 2 lap. 14 total for Matt Johnson. Solid lap right there after the delay. Neely, 9 thou red, dead 3. Tough one right there for West. But Matt Johnson was going to be a handful. Jacob Burleson next up in the left lane. 557 is the dial. Right side, Jeremy Hancock. Go Dogs, dial 549. $31,000 separate them up front. Advantage Hancock. He don't mess these up. 13 dead 9 for Hancock. He advances. Taking 26 thou at the stripe. 44 up front for Burleson. Then goes dead 5 to be about 2.5 hundredths behind. Kyle Green next up in the left. 556 is the dial. Right side, Thomas Holly. Holly dialed 605. White, run sticker, dragster. To the staging lanes, please. White, run sticker, dragster. Need you to the staging lanes, please. White, run sticker, dragster. Need you to the staging lanes, please. Green giving up about a half a second head start to the right side, Thomas Holly. Holly turns his 6 thou red. Kyle Green blackjacked him with a 21 up front. Then 17 above on the set down for Kyle Green. Holly 6 thou red and 14 thou above. Kyle Green in the round next. Kevin Rodden, K&R Performance entry left lane, dial 586 in the Vega. Right side, Larry Martin, Team Bad Guys team captain. One of my dogs and one of my teammates. Dial 475. $14,000 the difference. Advantage Rodden, win light Rodden. How about 7 dead 0? 7 total for Kevin Rodden. Got there a good bit in front, but Larry turned him loose. Was 21 up front, and then goes 6 above the dial. Putting the win light in Rodden's lane. Matthew Humphrey next up in the left lane. 594 is the dial in. Matt Richard, right side, dialed 587. Just a small 700 head start going to that cool bug in the left lane. You want to see some cool engineering, go check out that bug over there. That thing is cool. 16 thou separate him. Humphrey with a nice 001 reaction time and a win light. 15 thou above to be 16 total. 17 on the tree for Richard. Got there 3 thou, broke it out 5 thou. He was mathematically ineligible. It was 16 total in the left and a 17 tree in the right. The math doesn't math for Richard on that one. Corey Saint next up in the left. 611 is the dial. It's my team bad guy's teammate. Mitch Ross. Rick Noss dial 583. $4,000 separate him. Advantage going to Ross. Win light, Nick Ross. 12 and 19 thou above. Puts him in the round next. 16 for Saint. Got there 20. Broke it out 5 thou. Had to take 15 or less. Nick Ross takes the team bad guys entry into the next round. Noah Lewis left lane. 595 is the dial. Michael Carpenter. Carpenter right dialed 608 in that beautiful Vega wagon. $15,000's the difference on the let go. Carp in control. Michael Carpenter moves into the next round. 005 and 11 thou above. 16 total for Carp. Lewis was 20 up front, no chance. He was locked out of that one. He got there a thou, but he broke it out 5 thou. Michael Carpenter moves on. Dakota Saint next up in the left. 615 is the dial. Dylan Guy, right lane, dialed 601. White, run sticker dragster, you have been called. White, run sticker dragster, you have been called. $5,000's the difference. Advantage going to Dakota Saint. Win light goes to Dylan Guy. 12 take 13 to be 10 thou above. 22 total. Saint was 007 on the let go, but lit it up 29 thou over to be 13 thousandths behind at the stripe. Dylan Guy advances. Hunter Burgess, left lane, 613 is the dial. In the Chevy 2, he's out I-22 Motorsports Park. Right side, that's HD, Heath Davis. 603 dial for the Vega wagon. Giving up a 10th head start to Burgess. Burgess is in trouble right here. Davis, 003 and 17 thou above. 20 total. Getting to the stripe, 2 thou in front. Burgess was 43 and 21 thou under. No chance there for Hunter. There's Brad Boyd, left side, 651 is the dial. Parker Suggs, right side, dialed 627. Big advantage here for Boyd, and Boyd gets the win light. How about 2 dead 9, 11 total for Brad Boyd. Solid lap right there. Suggs, 25 and 2 thou under. Still was 11 thou behind at the stripe. That 11 total in the left was going to be hard to handle. Suggs let it up 25 and left himself locked out of that one. Robert Treadwell, left lane, 616 is the dial. Curtis Peak in the right, dialed 650. Nasty in both lanes. Only 2 thou the difference, both of them double O, and the win light goes to Peak. 009 and 11 thou under on the double breakout. Gets by Treadwell, as Treadwell was 007 and 14 thou under. 3 thousandths more breakout in Treadwell's lane. Sends Curtis Peak to the next round. Coming up, Waylon Dykes, left lane, 628 is the dial. Chris Gulitti, right side, dial 554. Gulitti, 4 total. 001, dead 3 for Chris Gulitti. A 4-pack gets by Dykes. Dykes is 21 and 2 hun over to be 37 thou behind at the stripe. KC Pesnell, left lane. K Sizzle, dial 598 in the Mopar. Right side is Caden Pruitt in the S-Dime. Kick booty entry, dial 591. Big advantage for KC. How about 5, take 1 for Sizzle. Nasty lap right there for Pesnell. He's 22 thou above for a 27 pack. Pruitt let go 38. Left himself locked out of that one. He's 9 thou under, sending Pesnell to round next. Braden Taylor, Lil BT, dialed 658 in the left lane. Brady Merckx, right side, dialed 620. $6,000's the difference. Advantage to Merckx. Win light to Merckx. 13 and 11 thou over. Getting to the stripe. 12 thou in front. That's a 24 package. 19 for Taylor. Goes 18 thou above to be a dozen behind at the stripe. Blue. Run sticker. Bottom bulb. Need you to the lanes, please. Bottom bulb. Blue run sticker. To the staging lanes, please. Bottom bulb. Blue run sticker. To the staging lanes, please. Howard Westbury next up in the left. 549 is the dial. Haybo will be chasing Griffin Haygood in the right. Haygood dialed 643. $20 thou separate them. Westbury, 10 up front, then 9 thou under. On the double breakout, he moves into round next. 11 thou in front, and the stripe was Westbury. Haygood is 30 on the let go, left himself with a lot of work to do. Got there too fast, broke it out 18 thou. 9 thou breakout in the left, 18 thou breakout in the right. Howard Westbury advances. Left lane is not Zach Martin, but the dial is 545. Right lane's Kevin Bennett, dial 636. 6 thousandths the difference. Bennett had the advantage, but breaks it out. Left lane's 25, dead 4, 29 total. Bennett's 19, take 23 to be 3 thou under. Had to trim that up to 20 or less. Next up, JJ's dog, Brady Johnson, left lane. 645 is the dial. Right lane, that's my dog. That's Mark Horton. Dial 469. Classic dragster versus door car, as Brady was the last door car in line, getting the first dragster. Horton going to have to be patient, wait his turn, and then try to chase Brady down. That's going to help. Right side, Horton, 002 and 3 above the dial. He moves in the round next. Brady was 35 on the let go, got there 2 thou, broke it out 6 thou. He was locked out of that one. 32 Pack in the right, 35 Tree in the left. Mark Horton advances. Buddy Farrell in the left lane, 465 is the dial. Right side, Charlie Hardy. Hardy dial 477. Two thousandths the difference. Right side, Charlie Hardy, 009, dead 1. 10 thou package for Hardy. He locked out Buddy for real. Buddy's 11 up front. Gets there 7 thou, breaks it out 9 thou. Math doesn't math. Charlie Hardy and his 10 pack advance. John Angel left lane, 454, is the dial. Tony Lulai Junior in the right. Dial 444, 1/10 head start to Angel. $15 thousandths the difference. Angel in control. John Angel moves on. 23 and 11 thou over. 34 total, getting to the stripe. 4 little ones in front. 4 thou finish. Well done for Angel. 38 for Lulai. Dead 0. 38 total, had him 4 thou behind. John Angel moves on. Pat Crawford, 465 in the left. Todd Bones Ewing in the right. That's my teammate. Team Bad Guys member, dial 432. Thousandths the difference up front. Bones makes it work on the double breakout. 33 up front, 4 thou under for Ewing. He'll advance to round next. 24 for Crawford. Got there 11 thou, broke it out 7 thou. Had to take 9 or less or get behind. Ewing moves on. Ty Farmer next up in the left, 447 is the dial. Right side, Corey Gulitti, dial 450. These young men know one another well. Gullitti's in trouble here. Farmer. How about perfect take one? Nasty right there for Ty Farmer. He left 0006, goes 2 hun above the dial. He takes a thou. Gulitti, 22 on the let go, and then 1 thou under. Farmer packaged him up and locked him out right there. Farmer advances. John Coleman in the left, 503 is the dial. Jeremy Weaver, right side, dial 439. Bottom bulb red, run sticker, you have been called. Excuse me, blue, bottom bulb blue. Bottom bulb red, relax. Bottom bulb blue, run sticker, you have been called. This is still round 4, yes. Only 2 thousandths of difference in Coleman and Weaver. Coleman with the advantage, Weaver with a win light. 12 and 3 above for Weaver. Coleman's 10, take 39 to be 7 thou under. Had to take 32 or less. Jeremy Weaver advances. Bottom bulb blue, you have been called. Missing 2 or 3 of you out there. Need you here, bottom bulb blue. Troy Williams, T-Rock, 459 down on the left. Okie dokie entry. Billy Fuller, junior in the right, dial 456. Fuller giving up a 3 hun head start to Williams. Made up a little bit of that. Only 2 thousandths difference up front. He made up the rest at the stripe. 13, take 5 to be dead on with a 6 for Billy Fuller Jr. He'll advance to round next. Williams is 15, dead 9. Solid lap there for Troy. But come up 5 thou short to Fuller. Kayla McCrory left lane, 475 is the dial. Joe Bob Foley, right side, dial 446. Thought we was having a pre-stage battle. As they carefully approach the stage beams. Three thou advantage for Joe Bob, and Joe Bob moves on. 009, dead 9. Getting to the stripe, 5 thou in front. 18 package for Foley. Kayla was 12 up front, then 12 thou above to be a nickel behind at the stripe. Kurt Harvey, 488 dial on the left. Caden Muth, 476 in the right. Red for Muth, let go on nothing. 13 up front for Harvey, then dead on with a 0. That was going to be a handful. 13 total for Harvey. Solid lap right there. Way red and way above for Muth. Oh, this is nasty right here. Left lane is Tebow, Tyler Bohannon. Tyler don't get in the race car probably as much as he'd like. I think he's trying to change that. Man, when he gets in it, he's hard to handle. 450 is the dial for Tebow. He's facing Donovan Williams, one of the toughest cats in the game, on about a 24-month heater right here. Dial 463. The difference. Tebow with the advantage and a win light. What about 6 dead 4 for Tyler Bohannon? Cat makes really good laps. Got to the stripe 27 in front. That was a pretty good drop in the right lane for Donovan. Donovan's 15 and 22 thou over to be 27 thou behind. Tebow laid him down 10 total and locked him out. Adam Russell left lane, 420 is the dial. Corey Costin, right lane, dial 430. This is what bracket racing has come to. Corey Costin's dial 430, and he did not need his opponent's dial in. It was the other way around. Getting a 10th head start, dial 430. Corey is in deep trouble right here. Russell, 6 dead 6. 12 total for Adam Russell. Costin's 41 up front, left him locked out of that, and he got there a thou, but he broke it out 31 thou. Greg Russell next up in the left. 632 is the dial. So we get into the bottom bulb category. Slick Rick Bear, right side dial 618. I had that parts call for Jake Clayton a little while ago. Called for a 40 spline third member with a 486 or 513 gear. As it turns out, it needed to be a 35. I told you 35 spline guys, have them ready because we might be calling for you, and we need it. We need a 35 spline, Ford 9-inch third member with a 486 or 513 gear. Door car, blue run sticker. We need you, please. Blue run sticker door car. We need you, please. Blue run sticker door car. We need you, please. So down in the farmer's pit, they need a 35 spline Ford 9-inch third member with a 486 or 513 gear on it. If you got one, please help them out. Greg Russell getting 1400 head start on Slick Rick Bear. My old buddy Porky's got a lot of work to do right here. Slick Rick, 18, take 9 to be 200 above the dial. Rick Bear advances. 46 for Porky and dead 2. Left him 9 thou behind at the stripe. Charlie Lockhart, 603 dial in the wheelie toting S10. Jeff White, right side dial 610. Red for White, Lockhart, 18 up front. Trips to 60 on the back tires and just sets down to go 4/10 above. 35 thou under for White off the 13 thousandths red light. Jeff Thompson left lane, 637 is the dial. Jarrett K right side dial 633. Black, run sticker, dragster. Black, Run sticker dragster, we need you please. Black, run sticker dragster, we need you please. Advantage going to Jarrett K. And Jarrett moves on. Oh no, he did not double break out. Jarrett K's 39 up front, dead on with a 2. Got to the stripe, 13 thou in front. Thompson was 56. Lit it up a thou under and was still 13 thou behind at the stripe. Jarrett K moves on. Taylor Green next up in the left. Dialed 644. Billy Parker, my old buddy BP right there in the right, dialed 649. Only a 500 head start going to Parker. Billy Parker in control right here, and Billy Parker. How about 9, dead 4? 13 total for Parker. Got there 5 thou in front. 32 thou under for Taylor Green. 51 on the hit. Left him locked out of that one. Billy Parker laid him down 13 thousandths package. Larry Sagan left lane. 607 is the dial. It's a nice guy over there. He wasn't nice to me in round 1. He crushed me. But he's still a good cat. Lucas Walker. He's all right. He's in the cool whip of Dan Boldry. Walker, dial 544. One of the winningest foot brake racers in the history of the sport. He's got his work cut out for him right here. But he went to work and got it done. 38 and 2 thou under. Sends Lucas Walker to round number next. 25, take 39 for Sagan to be 28 thou under. He had 13 thousandths to work with. He had to be 13 or less at the stripe or behind on the double breakout. Got too much stripe. Lucas Walker moves on. Chris Blair left lane, 584 is the dial. Cody Barnhart, right side, dial 581. Pretty even up front. Blair gets the double breakout win, 18 and 17 thou above. Barnhart, 16, take 10. Had to take 8 or less or get behind. Graham Rufinot. Left lane, 638 is the dial. That's the legend, Doyle K in the right, dialed 632. $5 thou the difference up front. Dole had the advantage, but Rufinot gets the win. Turned him loose. 52 and 6 above. 644 at 94. K, 47. Gets there a whole bunch. Breaks it out 4 thou. Rufinot stopped on him, sent him through. This is your bye car. In bottom bulb, Brandon Williams. This will wrap up bottom bulb round 4. Brandon's 13 up front. We'll stretch it out the back door, 38 thou under. Here we go into top bulb. This is Door Car in the top bulb, wrapping up round number 4. Matt Johnson left lane. The Grissom Hot Rod dialed 635. Casey Ball right lane on the motorcycle, dialed 594. Red for ball, 30 thou too soon on the let go. Johnson moving on, 28 and 5 above. He coasted on through. Dead zero for ball, but left 30 thou too soon. RJ Treadwell left lane, 6 flat is the dial. Morgan Torres in the right, dialed 635. Seven thou the difference. Torres with the advantage, and Morgan Torres moves in to round 5. 009 and 23 thou above. Torres got to the stripe, 10 thou in front. She'll advance. Treadwell was 16 and then 27 thou over. Was 10 thou in the hole. Kevin Rodden, K&R Performance entry left lane, dial 586. Landon Neely, right side, dial 591. Red for Rodden. 9 thou too quick on the let go. 007 for Neely and 1 thou under. Rob Teat, 577 dial in the left. Wes Neely, right side dial 586. Red for Neely by 1 thou. Teat moves on, 33, 2 above. Neely, 001 and lets out to go 6, 001 red, then lets out to go 6 above. The Trip Zip Grill will close at 11 p.m. The Trip Zip Grill will close at 11 p.m. If you're wanting something, get over there and get it. They'll reopen for breakfast at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So if you want to wait on breakfast, that'll be at 8 a.m. tomorrow at the Trip Zip Grill. If you want some supper, they're closing at 11. Get on over. Rusty Ashmore, 547 in the left. Jackson Hudson, 604 in the right. I mentioned Larice Motorsports Insurance as one of our live feed sponsors. If you are looking to get with someone at Larice Motorsports Insurance, Tanya Pruitt is a representative, and she is here and ready to help you. 16 and 4 thou under sends Rusty Ashmore to round 5. Jackson Hudson was 11 up front, got there 6 thou, had to take 5 or less or get behind as he broke it out 5 thou. 1,000th more breakout for Jackson Hudson. Rusty Ashmore advances. Jordan Weiss, 567 dial in the left lane. Ryan Roberts in the right, dial 591. Again, if you needed to get with someone at Larice Motorsports Insurance, and get a quote on insuring your operation, Tanya Pruitt is here. She's a representative, and she's ready to help you. Find her anytime. She'll get some numbers together for you. Only a thou difference. Weiss was chicken winging him, but got too much stripe. Roberts, 11 and 22 thou above, 33 total. Weiss, 12, take 24 to be 3 thou under. Ryan Roberts moves on. Starting out with the dragsters here, wrapping up round number 4. Chad Broom in the left, 422 is the dial. Charlie Hardy, right side dial, 472. $17,000 the difference. Advantage Hardy, win light Hardy, 004. Man, he's letting go good. 18,000 above, 22 total. 21 in the left lane for Broom. He blackjacked him, but goes 2.5 tenths above the dial. It'll be 2.5 tenths behind at the stripe. Chad Spradlin left lane. 478 is the dial. Donovan Williams, right lane dial, 462. At this time, we need bottom bulb, both colors, red and blue. Bottom bulb to the staging lanes, please. Bottom bulb, red and blue to the lanes for round 5, please. All colors, bottom bulb, red and blue. We need you to the lanes, please. Spradlin and Donovan Williams, 1600ths apart on the dial. Spradlin leaving first. Chad Spradlin's in a world of trouble right here. Donovan, 18, take 10 to be 34 thou above. Spradlin's dead 5, but 57 on the let go. Had him in trouble early and often. Donovan Williams, don't get 400's head start or advantage on the starting line, mess those up. He will advance. Lane Como left lane, 455 is the dial. Luke Savar, right side dial, 449. Only 3 thou separate him, exactly 3 thou. And Savar rolls into round number 5. 20 up front, 29 thou above on the drop. Como, 23 up front, get there 28 thou, break it out 2 thou. Had to take 26 or less. Down to our last couple of few cars in round number 4. Bottom bulb, blue and red. You have been called. Here's Kurt Harvey in the left lane. 488 is the dial for Harvey. He's going to be chasing down, or trying to chase down, Kyle Rumley and Goldie. Rumley on a 671. Almost a 2-second head start for Rumley. Two-hundredths advantage for Rumley, but Harvey moves on 27, dead 9 for Kurt Harvey. Rumley left 007 up front, got to the stripe 30 in front to break it out 1 foul. Had to take 29 or less. When light falls in Harvey's lane, and he advances to round number 5. Got 1 car remaining. Oh, there's 2 cars remaining? Okay. Looks like Lane Como, we're waiting on you to wrap up round number 4. We obviously would love to get this wrapped up and move into round number 5, and we need to do that. So, Lane, we need to get you to the staging lanes quickly, please.